Sustainability is no longer a niche concern. It's a $1 trillion market shift. However, there's one issue with this. How are we going to be applying this to online shopping? Hi, we are Group 37, and we'll be sharing about how our solution will help shoppers or consumers be able to participate in sustainable online shopping. When it comes to online shopping, there are three major concerns that consumers should be, which may relate to consumers. The first being environmental damage from the production process or the delivery process. The second being waste generation. And the lastly, third one will be health risks involved that can affect the users, the consumers, or even the people in the production line. Therefore, we come up with our solution, the Sustainability Scorer browser extension, to be able to help users make a more informed decision when it comes to sustainability practice. How our solution works is first, it will extract the product ID and the user weight, which will be how much importance a user will weigh on certain factors. Next, it will be passed on to an AI to do the product analysis before it will then be able to compute custom weighted scores. Lastly, these scores will be displayed on a user interface and will provide recommendations for the users to be able to choose better options. Currently, how we score our products are based on on an ESG standard reporting guideline. So as for the environmental scores, it will be comprising factors such as the greenhouse gas emissions, material sustainability, water usage, packaging impact, and end-of-life disposal. And together with the reporting guidelines, we also just added in the social score breakdown and the governance scores so that the users can also take this into account in addition to just the sustainability portion of the product.
So this is how our product works. Firstly, we go to Amazon, and let's say I would like to search for mechanical keyboards, right? And I take a look at the very first keyboard. So as you can see over here on the side, right, this is our web, this is our browser extension. So if I pin this, I am unable to move my extension. If I unpin it, I'm able to move this around. This is a UX, additional user experience, just in case, our little extension here blocks some of the key information that users may want to see. Upon loading or dropping down this extension, what we can see here is the scores, right? So for this keyboard over here, it has a score of environmental score 48%, a social score 40%, a governance score 52%. And for any individual who would like to find out a little bit more on what the scores entail, they can hover over this information button here. Over here, it tells us, or it shows us a little drop down that shows what the scores consider. We also then show where we get our source from and how updated the information is. Sometimes, as you can see here, there are other products that are actually more sustainable or loosely put environmentally friendly. And therefore, what we have here is that our model generates out three recommendations for the user to take a look. And as you can see, the reason behind this 89% is probably because it's a higher quality build and it features sustainable materials. Earlier on, we mentioned how the user is actually able to change the weights. And as you can see, after going into our options page, what we have here is our settings. And you can see the score. Now you can see our breakdown and you can see the weightage of this. So let's say I decide to change this to 30% and change water usage up to 15%. I can go down and save it. This will then be used in the calculations. Alternatively, if I would like to make a preferred metric, which we always default to environmental, as you can see here, there's a color difference. Should the user decide that they would like to select something else, they are free to do so. Overall, our product or our extension over here makes it easy such that consumers do not need to do their own digging into what or how environmentally friendly this product that they are searching out can be, and use this environmental and use this extension to help themselves gain more knowledge and more accurate information about the products that they see online. And that's all from us. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I'm good. We're done.